Hello, hello, CopperCube people. We're making another one today. This time it's flickering lights. So, not that much to explain this time. We're going to do our usual routine. Just put something to the scene, code some stuff, and get some result. But this time it's a little bit different because I'm not going to model anything or I'm not going to download the textures and so on because I was actually preparing for this video and I've downloaded some stuff. So let's just revise what I have first. First of all, I have these textures. These three will be for the room. It's the ceiling texture, the wall, and the floor. These are in public domain and I downloaded from the web and sort of it's public domain, so it can be used in any kind of project. Same with this metal one and also the lamp texture, which is just LED lamp. I think I got it from some image from web, not sure which one, from somewhere. Let's put it that way. And also, I don't think I need this one anymore. I have these two audio files, which are flickering line sound. So this one is just like working LED sound, something like pretty annoying, right? But I mean, and another one is a little click, which I get from freesound.org, and it sounds like that. Might be a little bit loud. So it happens when the lamp turns on. And these are, and also, yeah, not all the resources. Also, I modeled this little lamp here. Basically, mm, it is like, it looks like that. So this is one shape. And there are two cylinders which have this lamp texture I was showing before. So this one applied to them. So these are all resources that we need. So with that knowledge, let's just start building our scene. As usual, remove default cube. This time I will be using room, which I don't do that much, but why not? Okay, I need to add these textures first. So let's just add them. And now let's add the room, specify the texture for floor. Which one is it? I think this one. Then for the wall and also for the ceiling. I want the ceiling to be flat. And let's just draw some simple stuff here like that. And also let's put the walls here like that. I think, how do I remove it? Okay, so there's clear thing. Wall like that. And I think we have a perfect shape. But I'll press OK. And since this flickering light is something that you usually see in some sort of horror games, we're also going to follow this horror theme, and we're going to make it look more like PlayStation 1 title or like whatever lo-fi theme is popular nowadays. For that, I'm going to go to here edit or licht properties and just disable bilinear filter for every texture so it looks more like that. Now let's just put it into 0, 0, 0 position and let's set up the camera. As usual, camera, first person camera, 0 position for camera, 0 position for target. Let's just move camera somewhere like that maybe. I think it's also a bit high, so like that, and also view vector, target somewhere here. Let's see how it looks. It's okay. Should we rename it to player? I think we should. And now let's set up the lights. Pretty basic. We just select our room mesh, go to material, and select dynamic lights. So now it's dynamic. And now currently you can't see anything. Let's add the point light and let's rename it from the beginning. So it's light. Put it once again in 0 coordinates. Since my room is set to 0, it's pretty simple to center it. So it's just right in the middle of the room. I also want to make radius probably smaller. Then is it too little? I don't know. Maybe is too little. Maybe we can just do it maybe 12. Yeah, it looks better. And we also need to make sure that our ceiling is lit, something like that, because there will be our lamp hanging. So let's just check. Yeah, looks okay. Maybe even more. Yeah, something like that will do, I think. And let's add our model thing. So I exported it to OBJ. Once again, pretty much the same stuff. 0. We can disable collision for this one. It also should be scaled, and I believe it should be somewhere like 3 probably. Is it too big? I guess it's a little bit too big. 2.5. Something like that, I think will do. And let's just put it on to the ceiling, something like that. So now we can do it on, see it on top, and also it should sort of be, I think maybe we can just scale one axis a little bit more, so Z axis, so it looks more like the shape of the light. Yeah, that looks okay, and pretty scary, right? Ooh, whatever. Okay, and also currently it always looks like it's lit, and we're going to fix it in a second. First of all, we're going to select materials and set dynamic lights. Now it looks a lot like the lamp isn't working anymore, right? So it looks like it's turned off because it doesn't emit any light. But there is a cool workaround to fix it. Once again, we're selecting this here edit or whatever properties. And here for the material which corresponds to our like lightings, I mean not lightings, I mean LED lamps, we just disable this lighting here. Woohoo! And it looks like now it's lit once again. Pretty cool, right? Well, at least to me, it feels like, I mean, it looks pretty cool. So the next thing, nice, we set up the scene. I don't think we have to do anything else. Let's just remove LED to one to just LED for the simplicity. And now let's get down to coding. So this is my test, which I've done. Let's do it like, let's call it flickering lights or light or whatever. And once again, we're doing pretty much the same stuff. So taking the template, we rename it the same way as the behavior is named. Let's just put it once again here. And let's just remove everything. And yeah, so now what we're doing next. First of all, how it should look like from the user perspective. Light should turn on for a very brief period of time. Then it turns on. It plays like this click sound, and then it works for maybe a second, maybe a couple of seconds, and it turns on off again, and just starts working again. So basically, it's just the same loop. Basically, for that, in this case, I don't need this last time thing because it's only needed to calculate the delta. And instead of this last, I'm going to use a property which I will call next switch, next light switch or something like that. And by default, it will be now. Basically, it's the same as last time in that sense. So I say if not this light switch, in this case, we need to set it to now. It will be date now. Basically, this just gets you the date in number value. So it's like Unix date or something like that. This format is called. I'm not quite sure about the terminology, but I think it's Unix format. So in case it's not set, or in case we date now is actually greater, no, not greater, greater, yes, than this next light switch time. Let's just add time here, so it's more obvious what this thing does. So in this case, we want to set up a new value, right? We probably need another variable which will be indicating if currently light is turned off or turned on. So I will just call it turned on, which will be true by default because it's turned on by default. This is what we've done here. And yeah, so now probably we need different logic for then it's turned on and then it's turned off, because I would like this time then the lamp is not working to be pretty short, so um, it's not that annoying. And basically, I think this is how this LED, which don't really work, work. So for when light is turned on, I will say that this next lighting switch time would be now. So it's time now plus maybe second and a half, plus some math random value multiplied by 500. So basically, let's just do it. Not that. Basically, we can adjust it later, but for now, it will be 1 second, from 1 second to 2 seconds. So it will be lighting for 1 second to 2 seconds. In case it's turned off now, so in case it's not turned on, in this case, we will say that next light switch time would be now plus math random multiply by 500, something like that. So half of the second is the maximum time then the light is turned off. And we will also adjust this variable to the opposite one here. So now, what else do we need to do? Basically, I was thinking if I want to disable the light completely, which is probably not the case because it's sort of like too dark on the scene, right? What I was thinking we can do is to just adjust, this lighting radius to some smaller value, like maybe 5 or even 3 was okay. So something like 3 probably will do. What it was, 16. 16, from 16 to 3, something like that. So once again, here we can just also adjust the radius. So for if it's turned on, we need to set the radius to 16. If it's turned off, we need to set the radius to 3 or something like that. For that, let's also reference our LED lamp here. LED node, it will be, no, not LED, light node. Light node, it will be get scene node from name, it will be light here. And for this node, in case lamp is turned on, we will say this light node tcb set scene node properties, this light node radius equals to 16, and we will do the same for pretty much the same for then it's turned on, but we will set light radius to 3 here. And what else do we need? I don't think we need something else to make sure to just check if it works or not. So let's just reload all the extensions. And also important thing, you shouldn't put this behavior on. Oh, you can actually, because we're not making it visible, so no worries. You can put it wherever you want. I'm just putting it into the root scene node, and we'll see if it works. So yeah, so now as you can see, the light is turns off and turns on sometime. You can still sort of see what is happening on the scene. Maybe I actually wanted it also depends on your screen. Basically, if it's bright, you can most likely see more than I can do right now. But I'll set it to 5 maybe, so I can still see some stuff. And this thing, I mean, the LED lamp, it still looks like it's lit all the time. And this is also something that we need to fix. And the fix is quite simple. So for that, we will just reference the LED here. So LED node and C node from name LED, I believe I renamed it, right? So I renamed it. Yes, it's LED, so it's this model. And for the first material with index, so first material, which means it has index 0, we will adjust the lighting value. So in case set scene node node material property with LED node lighting. Oops, what? Index first 0, then lighting, and then we will set it to true in case the lamp is turned on, and we're going to set it to false in case it turns off. So uh, okay, it looks weird because it's the opposite. So basically here should be false, here should be true. So now, yeah, we already have this, effect that it seems like the lamp is turning off and then turns off again, turns on again. I think it sort of looks cool. This is exactly why I'm doing this video. I thought this effect is pretty easily achievable. It's easy to code, and it sort of looks cool. But the last thing which I also want to do is I want to add this, sort of sounds. I mean, environmental sounds. So first of all, let's put 3D sound in the game. Once again, put it into 0 position. And this one will be for our, how is it called? I mean, for our, this annoying sound. You get the idea. So it will be looping. By default, I will set the value of volume to 0, so it's not that annoying, and I will call it SFX noise. I forgot the name. It's environmental sound. Environmental. And let's also reference this node in the code. So it will be noise. Nope. Let's put SFX noise first. Node, and I'm going to get it by the name. You can actually utilize properties if you don't want to get the nodes directly from code. You can just utilize properties and then select stuff in the editor, but it's not something I enjoy doing, because you need to remove the extension basically every time you add a new property, and then revalidate all the extensions and then put it back and reconfigure it once again. So it's not something I do usually. So this is the simplest way. You can do it in the end. I mean, as soon as extension is ready, you can just add all the reference nodes as the properties. And okay, let's just figure out the noise first. First of all, how it works. Basically, if the light is turned on, the noise is working, right? So we will set scene node property this SFX noise volume. I think it's correct. I just don't have it enough to completion. We will set the volume to 10. If it's not, we just drop it. Oh, I mean 200. And if it's not turned on, we will just drop it to 10. So there is some noise. I'm not sure if you can hear it clearly, but I feel like it's pretty cool. And the very last thing I would like to do is to add this click effect. I only need this click effect in case our I clicked so loud. I clipped the microphone. So we only need this click effect in case the lamp is turning on. So I will call it click here. I will set it to nothing by default. I feel like it might be a little bit loud, so I'll just set the volume to 20. Let's just pick the click. I didn't figure out how to how to change volume and Wavazar yet, but let's just, yeah, maybe 20 is okay. I think 20 is okay. So nothing. And we're going to, when the lamp turns on, we're going to First of all, we're going to reference it. Obviously, we'll call it, I called it click, I think. I called it click, yes, SFX click, so it will be SFX click once again. And here, what we're going to do, we're going to, set sync node property with SFX click play mode. I'm not sure why I don't have after completion for sound nodes, but whatever. We'll set it to nothing first to reset it, and then we will set it to play once. I hope this should work. Basically, what we're doing, we're disabling the play mode first. We're just saying that it shouldn't be played, and then we enable it again and only play it once. We'll see how it works. I feel like it's subtle, but it's still there, and it's pretty cool. So the last thing what to do, let's just go a step further. So guys, I think what was it? Thank you for watching, and this one was pretty short. I hope it's half an hour, not that long for me. And I see you next time.